Have you gotten tired of your doctors dismissing your pain, telling you that you're imagining things, that you don't really have anything wrong with you, you're just hysterical, or even worse, you just need to lose some weight? I got sick of it. So I learned to take control of my body, my health, and what I experienced. So let's talk about how to do that, okay? Hi, I'm Marna. Thank you for joining me. So, if you're anything like me, you probably spent years going from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor trying to get a diagnosis for some medical problem. Mine started off with I had back pain. And I had one doctor look at me and say, "You're a single mom, you can expect back pain." Well, it turns out I had a degenerative spinal condition, and if it had been caught when I first went to the doctors with it, we could have stopped it from putting me in a wheelchair. But the doctors decided that I was an overweight single mom, therefore, hey, it wasn't real. And I ended up spending 4 years unable to walk. And eventually, those doctors told me I would never walk again. Well, those doctors were wrong about a number of things. I had one doctor tell me that I was lying on my food log when I said that I had put on 6 pounds, when I said that I had put on 70 pounds in 6 months, because there was no way that someone who was in active anorexia would be able to do that. Turns out my thyroid had quit on me, and sudden unexpected weight gain was definitely a sign of that. So we know that going to traditional medical establishments, don't get me wrong, they can be absolutely fantastic, but they also can be dismissive. They can show that they really don't care about your health, and they can have an unfortunate tendency to completely ignore what you're actually going through. At that point, what you have to do is take control of your body yourself. And that's something that is not taught to us in traditional Western medicine. So how do we do this? Well, the answer is understanding the quantum science behind it. On the quantum level, we are all energy. This whole physical thing, this is just an illusion. This is a game we're playing. Once you understand that, then you can start understanding how to shift your energy so that you're no longer experiencing pain or weight gain or whatever the ailment may be. You can learn to move the energy in such a way that you rebuild damaged nerves, you can rebuild damaged bone, and you can walk even after the doctors say it will never happen again. I know, I've done it. This is a picture of me in the wheelchair. This picture was taken shortly before my then husband looked at me and said, "I didn't sign up to have a disabled wife," and asked for a divorce. When he left, I lost the medical insurance because at the time I was completely financially dependent on him. I was desperate. I had no choice but to figure out how to get past this and start having a full life again. Here I was, a single mother of 2 small children and completely on my own because some, entitled jerk felt that he could walk away from having a disabled spouse. And wow, it must be nice to be able to walk away from a disability, huh? Only I've done it. I've walked away from my disability. I've walked away from being confined to that wheelchair. When you're looking at yourself on the energetic level, the first thing you have to understand is your body knows what shape it's supposed to be in. All of the things that are wrong with us are energetic imprints from traumas in our life. Some of those traumas are physical traumas, some of them are emotional traumas, some of them are mental traumas, some of them may be even carried over from the previous time around. But once you can identify what those traumas are, heal that energy and redirect the energy within your system, then you can begin repairing the physical damage done to your physical vessel. I am not saying this is an easy thing to do. It's not. It's hard. It hurts. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, and there are times when you just want to give up. But in the end, it does happen. You do realign into the energetic self that you are meant to be all along. And as you do that, all of these other things start going away. And it may take a while for you to notice it. It may take a while before you realize that, hey, I didn't wake up in crippling pain today, or yesterday, or the day before. It may take a while before your clothes start fitting differently as you lose the weight that was sticking to you as a form of protective armor so that people wouldn't be overly aggressive towards you. That was why I had weight problems. I was the victim of a rape, and I put on weight subconsciously afterwards so that no one would want to do that to me again. Now we know that's not what rape is all about, but that's the reason that I put on the weight, and dealing with that trauma and processing through that energy is what made it possible for the weight to start coming off. I've lost about 100 pounds since then, kept it off for 3 years. I'm still working on that last 40, but you know how it goes. I mean, I'm 50 years old. That last 40 isn't as big of a deal as it used to be. This is what happens when you take control of you on an energetic level. This is what happens when you start doing the quantum work to get through the traumas and the pains that you have been holding on to without even realizing it. Remember, your subconscious brain wants to keep you safe, so it remembers every pain you've had to prevent you from experiencing it again. You have to dig deep, dig out those pains, and start processing them to be able to move past the results. Now, I do have some videos on shadow work, and those should be popping up right about here. You're welcome to view those. I also do offer a course in doing the shadow work, which is that whole deep dive down so that you can dig out what your pain point is, face it, and release it so you can move on. That is a very intensive course, so there's a lot of individual attention in it. But if you're interested in that, please let me know. And if you have sat with me through this entire very difficult topic, I'd like to give you a PDF on how shadow work impacts your life. Just drop me a line at marnarenee@gmail.com, and I will get that shadow work PDF right out to you. And let's see what we can do about helping you regain control of your energy and moving past the pain so that you can live the life that you truly deserve. Okay? I'm Marna. Thank you for joining me. Boober would like to remind you to please boop the like button. Thank you.